All right, guys, welcome to Riches for My Britches. It's Monday morning, it's June 10th, and we're about 20 minutes into the pre-market. I traded a little bit ago DISY, and I kind of messed up on it. I'm going to go ahead and load my trades on that. I'm going to do a little review on it. Just load this up here real quick. And so DSY, it's not an uptrend. It was kind of just coming down, and I was trying to buy off as a support. Excuse me. Got the old morning frogs here. So this is just going to load up my trades that I took. I want to get over here to HOVR. It's on the gap scan right now. Uh-oh. My trades didn't load. Maybe I'll have to do that in a little bit. I want to see what HOVR looks like. It's an aircraft company. Looks like they had some news on the 31st. So it's pulling back right now. I don't know that I want to get into a trade on it right away. I'll go ahead and let it pull back. The volume looks okay. It's a little light right now, but you know, maybe it's going to be a 5-minute EQ. We're halfway through this 5-minute candle. Could be a good place to buy right there, but I'm not sure. See, 145 is a support level. Oh, this one's got a weird price ladder, so I don't know. Well, it did let me get in. The low of that candle is 144. This one's a little thickly traded. 12,000 shares on the bid, 13,000 on the ask. And it looks like maybe it's going to come down more. Okay, so getting out is a problem. And DSY making a move back up. 8,000 shares on the bid on HOVR. Back below the VWAP right now. A lot of sellers there in the ask. I'm going to just go ahead and get out of that for a small loss. Oh, look at this one go now. Well, I'm not going to get in it right now. It's been a 5-minute downtrend. So I don't really want to play it yet until we see a trend change. I want to see if this one here is going to bounce. Being careful, this could be a bear flag on the 1 minute. Ooh, that's going to be loud. Get back out of that. let me see here. I don't want to get myself into deep waters, so I'm going to go ahead and try this again. So I'll click on Get Trades. Yes, that's open. That's good. Yes, I'd like to import my trade activity. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't want to load right, but this time it did. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is pull up this screen right here and click this drop down. DSY, apply, okay. And I'll put, oh, what in the heck? I got issues this morning, guys. For some reason, my max loss system just triggered. And even though I'm not at my max loss, I don't know what happened there. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to restart my computers. Gosh, dang, man. I just can't seem to get this system working right. This has been kind of a rough start to my Monday, to be honest with you. But this is the trades here that I took. So I was watching this right as we opened at pre-market. And I had thought that, it was a 5-minute downtrend. And I thought that maybe as we were coming down to here that we might bounce off of 390. That's that higher low right there. So I had some limit orders in here, and I was just too aggressive on it. And I was buying off of the support. I was buying off the descending support and adding here, and I was in way too big with this. I let it come down to 363 because on the NASDAQ order book, I saw a great big order. There were just all 100 shares, but on the NASDAQ order book at 363, there was, I don't remember how many shares, but it was a pretty big buyer. And why that is, I'm not sure. It was 27 cents below that 390 level. And maybe somebody trying to, let's see, what did that look like on the 1 minute time frame back here? I like to look just to see 363. Well, that was right here on this breakout candle, kind of right in this area. So maybe that's why volume started coming in there. Anyways, as it popped back up here, I got back out for a very small win. To be honest with you, I was down $70. That's pretty embarrassing. My max loss is supposed to be negative 20. Unfortunately, my max loss computer restarted itself right around this time, and now all of a sudden my trading screens are grayed out, so I can't trade. And so I'm going to have to restart my computers to reset everything. And that's going to take a little bit of time, which means I'm going to have to end this live stream and start a second one. Oh, but anyways, here's what I need to do. I meant to, okay, this is the new system I've just designed. So I'm going to click on this. Okay, this is my review of DSY so far this morning. I took some trades on it right at the pre-market open as it started coming down. I tried to get in it looking at this support level of 390 and also this descending line. This was on the 5-minute right here. Right here coming down. And I was in this too big, adding, way too aggressive. My max loss on the day is negative $20, and I was down negative 70 at one point. That's unacceptable. Not the way I wanted to start my Monday. However, I did hold it. It started to break down below this support level right here, but I held it because I looked at the NASDAQ full book, and somebody had a great big order at 363. Which was about 27 cents below this. But what I did look at here was back on the 1 minute time frame. That was our breakout spot back here. I didn't know that at the time. I just knew I saw that big order, so I thought, well, maybe there's a chance. And if 363 had broken, I would have gotten out for a really big loss and probably not been able to trade today. I let it bounce, being aware that this could be a bear flag right here. So as we broke out over that last 5-minute candle, which was right up in here, that's where I started selling and got out for about $1.47 in profit, basically a break-even trade. And then I didn't trade it again. And I also traded HOVR over here. Just as I started the live stream, we were pulling back here on the 5-minute, looking for a 5-minute equilibrium. We were bouncing off the EMA. Even though we're trading below the VWAP, I went ahead and took a shot at it because we broke this support. I thought maybe that's a good entry. Got back out because I wasn't sure about that, and then got back in it again here, but I was a little concerned about a bear flag there, and the fact that we're trading below VWAP and below these EMAs. So I went ahead and got back out of that so this was a small loss. This was a small win. I am red on it, but not by much. That's my trade review so far. Okay, and so in this live stream and future live streams, that's what I'll be doing as I go along. I'll be reviewing my trades. And what I did there was I hit the review button up here and it started a recording so that later on I can compile those recordings and post that to YouTube as a highlights video. And it also records times when I'm in the trades. So it'll record me trading live, and it'll also record that trade review as we go along. So it cuts out all the dead time. So there'll be shorter videos in the highlight reels. I have a new microphone. That's nice. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop this live stream. Well, I don't, you know what? I don't have to stop the live stream. What I'm going to do is just hit the break time button. I'm going to reset my computers and I'll be back. Man. I mean, I'm trying to make it right, trying to do it right. I bet you that's what happened. I wonder if that's going to happen again. If that's the case, then I might have to put in something special. All right. Well, I made it back. Got my computer reset, and now we're ready to go again. So let's take a look at the gap scan. HOVR. I'm going to go ahead and load that one up. Like I say, it had news on the 31st. Got a new 1 minute candle here. We've got a high of pre-market at 198, and we've got 175 for resistance up there. 5 minute equilibrium. Need to get above that line. Right now, okay. We had a 15-minute downtrend and broke out over that last high, consolidated. So now we're looking for that next move up. This is almost a higher low here. She's pulling back there. Back to that resistance. Resistance at 155. Trying to see if she'll hold here off of the EMA. Got to get up over 158. Going to have a new 5 minute candle. Yeah, we got a 4,000 share seller at 58. $116,000 share seller. That's pretty big. I'll lighten my load just a little bit there. $147 is a pretty good support level. That's just about where we came down to. And I say that because on the NASDAQ book, let me see. On the BATS Edge book, 147, we got a 100,000 share buyer. Down at 147. Got a 116,000 share seller up at 58. See if the bulls can put on the pressure here. See if we get above 158. I don't know. Look at that. 300,000 shares at 158. If we break through that, that's pretty bullish. I see the shares going away. It went from 300,000 to 175,000, but there's the pullback to that support level. We're just bang-a-ranging back and forth here between these two levels. There's 147. Let's see if we hold that. 146 now. Hotkey's not working. Can we get a bounce off that ascending line? I mean, I'm in this with a little too large. I'm gonna exit part of that just in case we break down here. I don't want to take a huge loss. What is going on with my max loss system? Oh my gosh. I'm down $4, but it says I'm up 4. Oh. That's pretty disheartening, I gotta tell you. I put a lot of work into this system, and it just like continues to just like frustrate me because it doesn't want to work correct a lot of times. I know what's going on with it. They changed something on their. I pull the data off of the Thinkorswim web. And they changed something on it, and it changed the position, and I use XY coordinates to pull the data off. And oh my god. Well, I think my computer's going to shut me down here. Boy. Oh, this is not a good morning. This is not a good morning. My max loss computer for the third time this morning just restarted itself, and when that happens, my trading computers lose the signal that it's okay to keep trading, and they cover up my trade windows. So you know what, guys, I think I'm not going to trade again this morning. I got some things I need to fix here, especially I have a computer that's malfunctioning on me, so I got to figure that out. That's probably going to take me a little while. Might have to go get another computer. So I can't trade like this, unfortunately. But I hope your trading goes well. Oh, we'll look at a couple of stocks here. I'm down barely, just I don't know how much I'm down. Sitting down $3, which is unfortunate. I'm if I look at this, and actually what I'm going to do here is a trade review first off here. Let's get that out of my way so I can kind of go over the trades I took. Oh, whoops. That's not going to work. I got to let this run. It ain't going to work. It's okay. I'm just getting used to this new system. Like, there's gotta be a better way. I like Thinkorswim. I think it's a great platform. Unfortunately, it just doesn't do everything I need it to do. It's lacking in a lot of things. Okay, so let me go back over here. Bear with me here. Let me see. Filled orders. So I got to open that up. And then I'll get trades. Is Excel trade review open? Yes, it is. Or the orders expand filled orders drop down. Is that okay? Yes. Now I just lost my ticker. Which was, what was I just trading? HOVR. HOVR. Okay. And look at it moving. Look at it go, man. I was in down here. But as soon as I saw my Max Loss computer shut down, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to get out of this, because if I don't, then I'm not going to be able to, because it's going to cover my trade windows. All right, so expand filled orders drop down. Yes. Okay, continue. Do you want to import trade activity? Yes, I do. So it takes the trade activity from Thinkorswim. It's going to put it into or download it as an Excel file. It's going to go in there. It's going to copy the information. Those are my trades. Then it's going to put it, oh shoot. Oh my God. This is not good. How did that even happen? Yeah, I'm trying to work out the bugs here. This is crazy. This is crazy. What am I doing? And then it's not opening up the right window here either. So it's opening up my settings window. I don't honestly know what is happening this morning. Yeah, this is supposed to be scrolled all the way up. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh man, look at this thing go. That's really frustrating. Okay. Yes, continue. Yes. Copy the trades. Let's see what's going to happen here. So it's going to paste them into here, and then it's going to convert it to ThinkScript code. And then I'm going to copy that ThinkScript code, and then it's supposed to put it over here in a study, but it's opening up settings for some reason. Oh my gosh. Okay, put it in there. Okay. And okay, undo that. Okay, so now I'm good to go. Yeah, I'll save that as a text. Okay. All right, so then what I do is just go to that study, and this stock is HOVR. Apply. Okay, so I'm going to pull up this other screen. What the heck? Oh, no, so I guess I need to do that on this one. HOVR. Okay. All right. Wow. Wow. It's just crazy. Okay, so then I'm going to hit start review. All right, so this is another review for today. I ended up pulling up HOVR as it was, where did I actually pull that up at? So it was pulling back right here. I traded it earlier, already went over that review. And then it found support down here, made a move up to this high. So we had this 5-minute equilibrium right here, looking for basically a 15-minute higher low after having a 15-minute downtrend. So can't see the 15-minute here. I apologize for that. So anyways, I drew this line across here, this line up here, and I got in it for my first time right here as it looked like it could possibly break over 158. Bought it again down here, and I was also looking at the NASDAQ book, but there wasn't a whole lot of support here, but I bought it anyways. It was down here at this resistance level right here, support level is what I was looking at. Starts to make a move back up. I'm like, here we go, 1 minute higher low, looking for that higher high. Comes up, taps that line, fails, and I get back out of it for, I think it was a small loss. Inside bar, we start to break out again, so I jump back in it. We reject really hard. I don't sell it right there because I'm looking for the break. We don't get it. There's like 300,000 share seller up here at 158. Should have probably got out when I saw that. I also saw a, what was it, a 200,000 share seller, I think, down here at, I think it was 47. Yeah, it was 47. So I bought as it flushed down right here. It flushed down pretty hard. And then it dropped below that level a little bit, but we had this ascending line. So I added to it, sold some of it here to lighten the load because I wasn't sure if that was going to hold. We were right here on the 5-minute. And then we started making a move back up. My max loss computer crashed on me. Like, that's the third time this morning. And so as soon as that happened, I knew that my trading screens were going to get covered up. There was only like 10 seconds because if that computer loses connection, I've got 10 seconds to close out my trades. So unfortunately, I had to sell it here. I really wanted to hold it, and it would have been a really great trade. Would have put me back to green on the day. As it is, I'm down $3.33. And don't think I'll trade again today because I've got to figure out why my computer keeps crashing. I've had other technical difficulties this morning as well. So I've traded 3 stocks this morning. As it stands right now, if I don't trade again today, I'm going to be down negative $3, so negative 333. And as you know, I was in phase 2 back on June 4th for 1 day, and then had that $35 discrepancy with the platform, and ended up having to drop back into phase 1. Had a pretty good sizable loss on June 5th, and that put me even further down. But then June 6th, I made back what I lost on June 5th, and so now here I am this morning starting. I'm $6 away from getting back to phase 2. Now I'm $9 away, which, you know, is not so bad. My daily goal is 20, so I can certainly make that back. And I don't know what my low was on the day, honestly, so I'm just going to put negative 333. I do know my high of day was 142. So it's a very small, little tiny candle. And unfortunately, I'm not going to probably get to trade again today. Oh, then I see stuff hitting the scanner. So that's it for my trade review. Okay, and now we're back. We're not in the trade review anymore. The screen will switch. There we go. So we're back over at the scanners. Before I go, I want to take a look at what stocks are moving up. So we had INAB, we have AMC, we have GME, of course, GME. I'm not sure if it's going to do much today. Had a big red day, I think, on Friday. Leading gapper this morning is disappeared on us. It was DSY, and it was also, it's gone. What was the name of that stock I traded? That was HOVR. It's not showing up anymore, but I lost 480 on HOVR, made 147 on DSY. Those are the 2 stocks I traded this morning. HOVR is, maybe going to make a move here. AGRI, smaller, cheaper stock. That looks nice. It's pretty cheap, but yeah, making a move. Lots of volume. And it does have news. Well, I hope I get to come back and trade this morning, but it's not looking like I'll get to. So Good luck to you. I know nobody's watching. That's okay. I don't mind. Eventually, well, somebody will be. Until then, take care of yourselves, and I will see you right here next time at Riches for My Britches. Bye.